The weather is warming up, and are you looking for ways to get your kids out of the house, to get you guys out and doing something outside? Are you part of the 1,000 hours outside challenge and trying to fill those 1,000 hours? I got you. I'm Brandy, and I'm the mom behind Aunt Bindy's Bookshelf. I am a mom of two with years of experience in the classroom and homeschooling my kids. And on this channel, I am here to help you as you help your kids learn and grow. Today, we're going to do that by making seed balls to do some guerrilla gardening. Just a quick reminder that all of our monthly science and art projects are based on our book of the month. This month's book of the month is The Gardener by Sarah Stewart, and I will link spots to buy it in the description. If you want to do this project on its own, it absolutely can stand on its own. But if you want to get the whole unit, you can check out our seed sprouting video here and check out the math and language arts packets that I will link in the description. All right, logistics out of the way, let's get making. I'm going to show you how to make 3 different kinds of seed balls today, just to make things easy based on what you have in your house. We're going to make one set with construction paper scraps, one set with dryer lint, and one set with some compost. No need to complicate this and be running around for supplies. Let's make it easy as possible. I'm going to put chapters in the description so you can just find the seed ball set that you're looking for, or you can watch all 3. Just go ahead and check below, they'll be in there for you. All right, the first set of seed balls we're going to make is the set with soil. I'm going to use some organic compost because that's just what I had, but anything will work, and some flour, just normal all-purpose flour, just whatever you have at your house, water, and your seed packet. This is easy. All we're going to do is mix 1 part flour with 3 parts soil. Fill that up. As always, not rocket science, doesn't need to be exact. Don't worry if kids are measuring and they're not measuring exactly. It's totally fine. We have 1 part flour. We're going to put in our 3 parts soil. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to mix this up pretty well before I add my seeds. Kids will love this. Who doesn't love a chance to get super dirty? All right, so we have a pretty homogeneous mixture there. Now we're going to add in our seeds. I just chose wildflower seeds. I chose wildflower seeds that I know are native to my area because I don't want to be spreading invasive species. I wouldn't be super concerned if I was going to plant these in my garden or in pots, but I'm going to guerrilla drop these in public spaces and I don't want invasive species going on. So I made sure that I got wildflowers that are native to my area. So, and I actually got a cutting mix, should be beautiful. Pour that in and mix those in. All right, everything is mixed. We're gonna add just enough water to kind of stick it together. We don't wanna make a soup. We just wanna make like a Play-Doh kind of a situation. Whew, this is really dirty. Like my hands are all sticky. Your mud-loving kids are gonna love this. Okay, once we get it all mixed up and pretty sticking together, grab about a tablespoon, just guess, worth of soil, mix it up, and set it aside on a parchment or a pan to dry overnight. Second set of seed balls we're gonna make is out of dryer lint. I never have a problem finding dryer lint at my house. And because dryer lint is made of natural fibers for the most part, it's gonna be a great carrier for our seeds. We are gonna go ahead, put our dryer lint into a bowl and cover it with water. Then we're gonna let it sit for a couple hours just to get really good and saturated. And you might need to push it down. That's totally fine. Let it just sit there for a couple hours. All right, so our lint has been soaking for about 2 hours. Now we're gonna strain it out. I just have a strainer in a bowl. We're gonna pour that in. And we're gonna let it sit for about a half an hour. We don't wanna totally dry out the lint, we just wanna get rid of that soupy feeling. Okay, after your lint has soaked for a little while, just gotten most of the goo out of it, we're gonna plop it in here, plop it in a different bowl, drop our seeds over the top. I am doing lettuce seeds. I love growing my own lettuce. A, it tastes delicious. B, it's great to be able to just go out to your garden and grab fresh lettuce. Plus, it sprouts so fast, and it's a pretty guaranteed success. It's a great plant to start kids on. Plus, if you look, the seeds are so tiny, so they'll go great in our seed balls. When you're doing these seed balls, you want to make sure you're not getting huge seeds. They just won't mix in especially well. All right, and just mix it in. And just like with the soil seed balls, you're just gonna take about a tablespoon worth, again, not rocket science, make it into a ball and set it aside to dry. If you are digging these instructions, can you do me a favor? Can you hit the like button so that YouTube knows that these are great and worthwhile, and consider subscribing. We do a new video every week and we do a new book unit every month. Check it out and see what we have. I saved the fanciest seed balls for last. Look at how colorful these are gonna be. All right, let's get started. First thing we're gonna do is take this paper, I just have construction paper scraps, and have kids tear it into about 1-inch pieces. Did you know that tearing paper is actually a perfect fine motor practice activity? We're over here creating fine motor skills and we didn't even know it. If your kids like the paper tearing and want to do more, I have a whole paper tearing craft. I'll link it up here. All right, get those all torn up and sort them by color. All right, our paper is all torn up and we've dropped it in a bowl. Now we're gonna add water to it. We're gonna just cover it over and let it soak for a little bit just to get good and mushy. Again, we're gonna make kind of a paper soup here. So our paper has soaked for a couple hours. It's good and soaked. I went ahead and added it to the blender with just a tiny bit of water. Now we're gonna make kind of a paper soup. All right, I think we're good. Okay, got everything all blended up. It's kind of looks like a paper pulp, right? Like we took the paper back to its natural parts. And now we're gonna add the seeds to it. I went ahead and dumped it into a bowl. We're gonna add our seeds. I am using marigold seeds. I love marigold. They're easy to grow. They smell, like the smell is really comforting to me. I just remember having them in our garden as a child. And they're a pest deterrent. Did you know that? True fact. All right, just like the other ones, we're just gonna dump them in and mix them up with our hands, get them good and mixed in there. And same old story, mix it into a ball, set it aside to dry overnight, and that is it. These seed balls are so easy. They make a great preschool craft, and they're a perfect gift for Mother's Day, Grandparents' Day, birthdays, whatever. Just let them dry out, drop them into like a cellophane bag, tie with a bow, and mwah, beautiful handmade gift. Which variety are you gonna do? What do you think you're gonna plant? Let me know, and let me know how it goes. Definitely share progress pics with me. I would love to see. If you had fun doing this, again, definitely like it, subscribe, and check out our seed sprouting video. I'll link it here. Have a great day.